the evolution of your cutter and where you kind of feel like that is and the decision to introduce that this season?
Well, it's not really supposed to be a cutter. It's just coming off the fingers just a tad too early. Not getting like on top of it that much, so it's kind of turning into a cutter. But I honestly I think it's helped out a lot, especially having a difference between a cutter and a slider. Especially going backdoor to a lefty with it. I've done that a lot this year, more than last year. I think it's helped out just like stealing a strike in different counts.
Hey, Gavin, how do you kind of manage the emotions of, the playoffs, staying ready for when it's your time to pitch?
I think it's just like any other normal game. You can't look at it any different. I think that's when things can get bad. They go to different things really.
How much focus is it for yourself and team wide to, I don't know, stay in a normal routine as much as possible and not treat this any differently?
I think we're just doing the same thing as usual. Going about our day the same thing or the same way as we did in the regular season. Not really looking at this game any different.
Questions? Here in the front.
Kevin, have they told you how they're going to use you? Are you going to start in Detroit, or what's the deal?
As far as I know, I'm coming out of the pen. Just gonna go out there, try to get one out, 2 outs, whatever they really need me. It's gonna be fun. So yeah.
How do you feel? You haven't done that, right? I mean, how do you feel about that?
I mean, everybody has to get out, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm here to help try to win games for the team, and whatever way I need to go and do that, that's what I'm gonna do. I think the last time I came out of the pen was in college, so it's not too different. But I'm here to try to help win games.
Gavin, when did you know that this was going to be a special year for this group?
Yeah, I think the whole year everybody knew. The way everybody just hangs around with it, everyone, the bond that everybody has. I mean, this team is special. Just everything we do together it's fun.
Also stating that you're coming out of the bullpen, does that mentality change from the starter to the bullpen, or do you consistently have the same sort of mentality?
I think the only thing that changes is when I come into the game, really. Nothing else other than that changes.
Gavin, what do you feel like the biggest things that you've learned over the course of the season, particularly compared to your rookie season?
I mean, I think everything's about the same. I've learned how to slow the game down a little bit more. And I think that's the biggest thing going from your rookie season to your second season, basically, is learning how to prepare, doing everything the same way.
Obviously, you're in a clubhouse with a bunch of guys who formed baseball's best bullpen. Have you talked to any of those guys about, coming out of the bullpen and maybe picked anything up from them?
I sat out through the last 3 games of the season, so I picked up a little things, and when everybody starts their routine out there, and trying to pick up on a few things here and there, and see what they do, see what can work for me.
And then, just since
Matthew Boyd has been here, what have you learned from him, and just what do you think about the opportunity he has with this team?
I mean, Boyd, he's special. He talks to everybody. You can learn so much from him. He's been around the game for a long time, and he's been through some things, and he can help you out mentally and physically with everything. He's taught me a lot of stuff in his time here.
go back to Jim.
Hi, Gavin. You said you spent the last 3 games out in the bullpen. Did you play any of the games with them? How good are you at trivia?
Well, we scored 5 runs when I did trivia the other day, so I'm back on there.
What's your area of expertise trivia?
Well, I just put in on Google. I put in best trivia questions, and I scrolled down a few pages because I know the first few links are all gone. So I think I did pretty good.
Who's the best out there?
Asking questions or answering questions? I mean, Kate's pretty good. Sandlin, I'm pretty sure Sandlin won the other day when I did it. So I guess you can say he's up there.
Take one more question. Here in front.
Gavin, it's been such a kind of disjointed year for you. You start open on the IL, you come back, you have a little bit of a setback. Do you finally feel like you're kind of settled into the season now?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard at the beginning of the year with everything going on, but I think now I'm getting into a little rhythm here and there. I mean, figuring out the delivery after coming back from an injury was pretty tough, so I think I've got that figured out.
Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Perfect.